After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together.
We might even be able to see it from here if I turn around and look.
Difficult spots.
It's not a very pretty
Fighting
ship.
protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Never would have guessed there was resistance to the protector from within.
Resistance is a mite strong. It wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So what happened?
We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Folks need to learn how to make it on their own.
Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm.
I am back, Transcend. I had my break.
Every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later.
This game is out of this world. It is indeed, Deeks. It's outer world. This world.
That's the last I heard of him.
The outer world. This. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
Copy that. No time like the present. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
So speaking of the ship, you can actually see it right back there, Howie. That blue thing right there, that's the ship. It's got this weird thing that sticks up, so when you land, it like... Anyway, it's a very ugly ship, but we do have a ship. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help you make sense of it all, thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Empower yourself with the latest Auntie's products. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products. Jesus. Reach your potential today with Auntie's Choice. I am way too early to have an answer to that, LK. I don't know. Yeah, way too early to know what the that will be remembered means. Yeah, we won't know that till quite a bit down the road.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Blood and bile are covered under our standard sanitation tax. All other bodily excretions may incur an additional surcharge.
Sorry.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Hey Val, anything you need to help our friend out here?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
It's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck.
Jesus, taking the
Again,
ammo out of my
It was all
paycheck.
going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How'd you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess?
I'll help.
As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Think they'd welcome outside assistant?
Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer?
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Mind if I take a look at your arm?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
Oh no. I could lie. I am trained in anatomical scrutiny and bodily dissection. So I'm just nosy. So I don't actually have medical or science. I wonder if it makes it worse.
Wow. Those must be some advanced courses because I've never even heard of them. Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish.
Yep, that looks pretty bad.
How bad is bad? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
That's awesome. You know when you overcook a borscht and the skin bursts? It looks like that.
That was a comparison I could have done without. Huh. Why do I feel hungry all of a sudden?
Yeah, I could really go for a bite about right. I could really go for a bite right about now myself.
Say, I'm not sure I like the way you're looking at my arm right now. Maybe you best get along. I'd say welcome back, but...
Oh, I was trying to
if
put
you're
away
here
my
for the dock,
weapon.
Hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait,
Alright. Bunch of sick people.
Ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however.
Nom,
I
nom,
recently
nom, nom,
enrolled in
nom.
a course
Right,
on
JP.
advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
You fetch the restraints. I'll grab the bone saw. Oh no. Shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw, you know, for reasons? Jesus. You got a full crowd in your waiting room. Anyone to speed things up?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant your set? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I see Auntie's choice here, but you don't get any ex-protectorate coming in for treatment.
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
Alright. So this is where we can get into selling stuff if I want to. I also can break down stuff, but I haven't figured out yet. How do I sell junk? Okay.
Yes? Mind your own business interests.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Reputation seems a little extreme.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be?
Alright, we already
after all
went
this
through
talk?
this really quick.
Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking...
I'm not running a charity.
So I could help
if you
some of this with
desire
the costs.
a kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
Okay.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well.
Alright.
It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
You only doctor?
At the moment, yes, it's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with Erickson. He indicated you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Yep. I don't have the medical skills to help.
I am a doctor, not a magician. Now,
Nope.
was there anything else?
Nothing I could do to help. Okay, we went into that building, we went into that building. Auntie's choice.
Keep your petty skepticism.
Is this the cantina?
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
Intoxicant facilitator. She's a bartender. That's a great name.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
The name pending saloon. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a magician. Looking for info.
Why, sure.
You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation
Right,
occurs around
Transcend.
here.
That's great opportunities there
Between
for people who
protectorate
took medicine.
defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Auntie's employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
All right. Anything you can tell me about the people running this town? Yep, Butterfly. I did indeed order the Ultimate Edition of the game because it came with 2 DLCs attached: the Season Pass and Early Access. Mostly I bought it because it's a great discount on the DLCs, but it's a nice perk to have Early Access as well. 5 days head start.
Oh, Minister Milford Street's blessed with the gift of gab.
It'll be out in 5 days.
Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Oh, you're welcome, Butterfly Tsunami. Oh my god, yeah, that video. It's doing pretty well. It's got some interesting commentary around it for sure. The Fallout anniversary drama. It's just typical smooth brains making stupid commentary. I'll make fun of it every time I get a chance. It's definitely, you know. And the funny thing is, somebody made a really good comment, and they were like, you know, if you go back in time when Skyrim launched, Skyrim had the same issues that Fallout 4 had when it launched, that Starfield had when it launched. And all we've done is we've seen that Skyrim and Fallout 4 and etc. have all become these treasured, amazing games. Give it 5 years, and the same people who like hate Starfield now are going to call Starfield this treasure of a gem. And oh, it was a little rough at launch, but it's a really good game. They hate everything that comes out, and so they're always going to hate on Bethesda. It's fake outrage. It's fake outrage because they always change their mind 2, 3, 4 years down the road.
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid: the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a small
Assassin's Creed
contingent of
games, it's
troops
the same
bivouacked
thing.
nearby. Forward operating base, they call it.
Because, yeah, like, people look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey and be like, it's one of the best games ever made. And yet when it came out, it was like, oh my god, this game sucks. Alright, so how did Annie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Alright, I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Let's see here. Being an Earth Directorate agent isn't like a Commander Zane and Buddy.
Your Earth Directorate. Never figured to meet one of you all, especially in here. It's like some hapless critter, once thought extinct, just trotted on into the place. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Alright. Appreciate you dropping by.
Sleep sounds good, Transcend, but I am gonna try to ignore it. I had a cup of coffee before I started, and it is not working.
Oh, you must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
I'm not much for the sprat race either.
Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own... never mind.
Jesus.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, required info not found. So apparently there's some additional stuff you could talk to him about. If you meet the prereqs.
Frank, finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Well, my last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what do you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know.
Raptidons?
Before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You saying something about Spire Grove? What's out there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's choice citizens.
Sounds like a jerk. How'd you rope him in?
Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
You're in quite the bind. We could probably work out a solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Schematics. What's the fastest way? Oh, how about, you've been a light on details about what these schematics are for?
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Where is Spire Grove exactly?
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
All right, consider it done.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Loving the music.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
3 pills and an ointment away.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice?
All right. I keep hitting the A button. I've been playing too much Starfield. Wanted dead or alive. Protectorate drone reward on delivery. Oh shit, I didn't mean to steal the rounds. My bad. Hope nobody saw that.
This stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Welcome, Sir Compliance Adjuster Villiers. Nothing hurts like a stupid does. Void be damned, it's not as if running a side hustle instead of Auntie's Choice is complicated. Contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now that they're in the cell and have an excessive amount of paperwork to do. Somebody sought to ensure that my case against the smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes. Can't rightly say why. Might be she's the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't soon shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. The greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. There's a hat, a police officer hat. Didn't disguises in the first game? I remember there was disguises in the first game, I think.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Is that door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Let's see here. Skip through that door, you said. Skipping a ship. Do it right now. Sure, if you don't mind taking all of Fairfield at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
These guys are a little ridiculously stupid, aren't they? Why is it so important to get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
You mean Auntie's Choice didn't put their 2 best troopers on this job? I'm shocked.
Part of being a good soldier is knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. For example, I'm good at shooting wisecracking stooges in the face. Want to see?
Point taken. Please continue.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Meaning the Protector can attack you, but you can't attack them, and not directly.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment, hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?